Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me tonight. Happy Halloween. My name is Alyssa Thomas from Penguin and Fish, where we make lovely and quirky hand embroidery kits. And I am here every night at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. That's 9:30 Eastern and 6:30 Pacific. And it's a time where we can relax and craft together for about an hour. And I work on projects from beginning to end, so you can be part of the whole process along the way. So thank you for joining me on this Halloween. Nice to see you guys popping in. We are going to finish up our little owl embroidery. So we finished the actual embroidery yesterday, but I thought tonight we'd try to add on a couple little extra details with that excess ribbon. So remember, I had all these little ribbon ends. So I've been saving all the ribbon ends from cutting our ribbons in our kit, so it has like a nice, cute angled edge. So all the little nubbins I've been saving. And I thought we'd add those to this. And I liked some of the ideas that you guys were talking about, doing like a little nest. So I think we're gonna do that, and I'm not quite sure how we're gonna accomplish it yet, but we're gonna give it a go and see what happens. So, all right, I'm gonna flip you guys around, and happy Halloween. Okay, here is our little feller. Oh, and just because we were talking about it a couple days ago, here is my computer sleeve that I made the Thursday right before I was heading out of town 2 weeks ago, and it held up. We wanted to see how it held up. It held up super duper well. I mean, I traveled with it, and it was in my bag, and I was opening and closing it and going in and out of it the whole entire time, and it totally held up perfectly. So again, this is that wool blend felt, so it's not your normal just craft felt. It comes on the bolt at Joann's. If you're looking at Joann's, it's not the cheap eco, the stuff that's just that eco polyester type stuff. It's that wool blend. And so far, it's holding together super good. We got these cute little tabs on there, and the tassel was a perfect touch because I definitely needed that to pull this shut all the time. And this was with our leftover, all of this was from leftovers from our Little Felt Village project, the spooky clock tower. Even the floss was just extra, and we made a little tassel out of it. So anyway, held up super good. So I wanted to share that with you guys. So we were chatting about that. Okay, but tonight I want to dig into this little guy here. So I'm going to put it in the hoop, but I think we're going to lay like those ribbons here to make like a little nest, and I kind of threw some on last night, and I posted a picture of it in the Penguin and Fish Crafters group. I thought it looked super cute, so I think we're going to try that. So I'm going to put it in the hoop, but I'm going to kind of try and center it a little higher than normal, just so we have like some room for that nest. Maybe this is that might be a little too high there. I'm gonna scooch it down just a hair. Let's get you guys situated again. Okay. Oops, got a little caught there. So yeah, I want the owl like almost centered, but just a little higher up, so we can put that nest there and not look like it's too far down. Yeah, maybe like that. It's just a hair up higher. Tighten that up. Just getting in the hoop nice again. Okay, so I think that'll do for us right now. We can always scooch it up later if I wanted it a little higher. So I think all I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a bunch of just little nubbins out of here. We'll start with just like that many maybe. And I'm going to just kind of sprinkle them down here and make our little kind of like nest for this guy. I mean, just kind of like that, right? I'm gonna take some off because I wanted to attach all of them with like a little French knot, and if I have too many overlapping, that's going to be kind of hard to do. I might just have to attach some with like a little cross stitch or something. But I've never done something like this, adding these ribbons to a piece. So I don't know. I thought this would be kind of fun. See if we can attach these ribbons. I don't know, something like that's maybe cute. The other option was to just like sprinkle them around the design a little bit, but I do kind of like the idea of a nest. So I think maybe we just go with this. So the next challenge is I am not sure how I'm going to keep any of this in place while I work. So I was thinking we could glue them down with like the glue stick, but even that would be kind of a little annoying to go through each one. So I think that my first thing I'm going to do is just try and attempt to attach them and just hold them here and hope that they don't get away from me or just like move them. I'm not, sold on this perfectly. Like if I take some off or move some around, I think we'll be fine. So I'm just going to, I think we're going to just start and see how it goes. Let's see. I think maybe I should use less thread too, because it's going to maybe be a little bit difficult to stitch through these guys. I think I'm going to use 2 strands of floss here instead of the 3. We could even use 1. Maybe we should just use 1 and see what happens. Maybe that's not enough though. Let's start with 2 and work our way down. And I'm going to just use whatever color floss we have going on here. So I'll start with this green, but then if we get a blue one going, that's fine. Let's see. The other trick is I'm not going to be able to flip this over. So I'm going to start with an away knot just because I didn't weave in these ends, and we can tuck all these away knots in when we're done. So I'm not going to be flipping it over to the back. I'm just going to get my away knot started way up here. So that's kind of what that's kind of what I was originally going to do, Grace. I was thinking that I could put some Fabricelli on the whole thing and then just like zigzag across like how we did. We've done that before with fabric. But I thought we'd maybe just try something else just to give it a go. So I'm just going to try and do it without and just kind of stitch these down with little French knots. And just go little by little and see what happens here. They may want to fray on me. And maybe I'll abandon the French knots just for some little X's or something. That might be easier. Maybe we'll do both. I think we'll just go little by little, whatever seems right. So I'm going to do a little X on this one. I'll trade off for a little and see what we like. It wouldn't even have to be an X. Oh gosh, am I attached to this thread here? Hold on. I think I've captured some thread underneath here somehow. Oh yeah, hold on. My thread, the edge is fraying a little bit and I caught a little bit of that fray. I think we're going to just keep stitching things down and moving them as we feel and see what happens. They're already kind of scooching all over the place, so this idea might need to be adapted a little bit. Something's going awry in the back, I can tell already. There, here's a little X. I'm going to just attach this tiny green piece here. right, glue might be the way to go, you guys. So, yep, exactly, live video as it happens. Oh, see, now it's fraying, so the little pieces fray. You know what? I think we're gonna start this over. Let's glue these puppies down. I have some of that washable glue. I'm gonna just glue, and then we will just stitch them down that way. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and be random still, but I'm just gonna put a dab of glue on here. Ooh, that's quite a bit. Plop it down. And just keep doing that and see what happens. Then we'll stitch them. And I think maybe some of these smaller pieces I'm just going to get rid of because those seem to be fraying. So now I'm going to have glue all over my fingers too. I still think this has potential and it's going to be cute. Just got to get it going here. We can still layer it and everything, I think. Kind of like a geometric little nest here. I think this is going to help a lot. It at least won't move while I'm working on it. I like there's a lot of green in the nest. And these will kind of keep fraying a little bit too. Here, I'm going to get you guys a little bit taller here, then you can see it straight on. Like a string of popcorn, and then how do I stitch it down? Just, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just going to keep going like this for now. I think we're getting kind of the same effect here. We're building on it. All right, so I'm going to get the kind of general shape of a nest, and then I will add to it. So did you guys get a lot of trick-or-treaters? I think we just got like 4, which is actually probably almost a record for us. Let's get this one right here. No, I don't like it there. There we go. So we had like all of our candy just in a bowl out front, so we didn't have to open the door because we're curmudgeons. But then some kids took like almost all of it and left like 2 pieces. So then we brought it inside, and John answered the door for the trick-or-treaters. All right, I think I'm going to stop there, and then we can always add to it later. Maybe I'll add one more piece of purple. I want a little more purple up in that corner there. There. How about like that? That's kind of cute. I think we need one more piece there too. Oh, I'm getting persnickety now. We'll put one more, let's find a purple piece. Here we go. Oh, no trick-or-treaters for you. We've done that before where we just, we'll go out and get pizza. The pizza place that we like going to, though, when we go there, we've gone there for Halloween once, and everyone was dressed up, all the staff and everything, all just really cute, so that was fun. All right, I'm already up in the air here, so I'm going to just add a piece. Let's add this little blue piece. There we go. And then I'm going to just start tacking these guys down. And I think maybe we will do the French knots now. They're not, hopefully not, at least moving around on me. Uh-oh. That's the problem. I don't want to catch any. Oh, and then the knot got away from me too. All right, this is just going to be a... Oh, that still worked okay. Not quite a French knot, but it'll hold the ribbon there for now, and that's what I'm concerned about. Oh, I think it snowed in Wisconsin by my parents too. They had like 6 inches of snow on the patio. It looked like crazy. We haven't had any snow here at all yet. All right, we're starting to get it here. You get a canvas, paint, clear drying. Oh, and sprinkle the pieces. That's a good idea, Noeline. I think I'll have to do something like that. I have so many of these little ribbon bits, and like that little baggie that I have here is, just hardly any of it. So yeah, I need like some big art project. And that would be fun, just sprinkling them all down on a canvas. Oops, lost the needle here. Once we get these little ribbons attached, we could just add a bunch of little extra stitches around here, like little sticks and stuff. Maybe we do that. So we'll attach these and then just add more little details with the stitches maybe. That'd be easier than dinking around with this ribbon anymore, because sheesh. The glue seems to be working okay now. The trick is I just gotta keep my floss from grabbing onto the corners of them, but I think I got it going now. Oh, last year they took the whole trick or treat bucket from you. Yeah, thought maybe that would happen, but it was like the first one. They just took all of it, and so we're like, fine. John, though, having predicted that would happen, oops, my guy got way up here again. Before he did that, he emptied half of it, so we'd have extras in case they took it all. And so we did have that extra half of candy. But you guys, I told you, on my Instagram story, I posted the candy that was left. So I was warned that Target did not have much candy left, but I figured, it's Target. They must have some candy somewhere, right? So I went there, and there was literally 4 aisles that were completely empty. They had completely emptied it, and they're switching over for the next holiday already. And the single only candy that is pre-wrapped, like they had candy corn and stuff yet, but you can't just put candy corn out because, that's not wrapped, right? Individually wrapped. So the only individually wrapped candy were those little square Dove chocolates, which, in theory is pretty good, right? But they were white chocolate caramel apple flavored. Oh God, and I had one of them just to try it. They were not good. That was the only candy left in the candy area, and I even looked in the main area where candy was, and there wasn't anything there either that was individually wrapped. I did find a bag of, I think, those Hershey nuggets. That's what they're called, right? Those rectangular Hershey's nuggets with the almonds in. So that was a good find, but I found that like someone had decided to leave it. and it was in a weird spot, and I took it randomly from like somewhere else in the store, because those were individually wrapped too. So we literally have those 2 candies. Those almond things are good at least, but oh my god, those the Dove, those white chocolate caramel apple. I mean, they were, first of all, really, really strong. Like, they were so sweet that you could almost not eat them. So it's funny because I know last night we talked about like the idea of getting candy, like the debate of like, do you get candy that you don't like so you won't eat it, or do you get candy that you like so you have the good stuff left over? And I'm like, oh, it wouldn't matter for me because I would just, it's sugar, I would eat whatever it is and that would be fine. But I don't know, I might have to toss these. They're just they're just too over the top, and they just whack your senses a little bit. Oh, thanks, Robin. Yeah, this is fun. I mean, like, now that I have these guys glued down, it's working a whole lot better, and I think these little French knots are fun. I think the French knots will feel a bit better, like more integrated once I want to do that extra embroidery once we have all that going. Right, and I'm getting kind of low on thread. I'm going to just flip this over. Oh, I thought I did kind of catch some of this edge here. I thought maybe I got a big loop in here somewhere because it feels like I ran out of thread really quickly, but I'm just going to have to start another piece. So let's get as many more down as I can. I can flip the work over though now since they're glued down. So I am still giving this away. Once we finish this here, I'm gonna give this little owl away, and it'll go to someone here. Someone here watching, so anyone who shares this video or the videos, the 2 owl or 3 owl videos that came before this will get entered to win this actual guide. So make sure to share, and yeah, I will pick a winner tomorrow. And tomorrow is also, tonight is the last day of the sale for these guys too. So right now these owl kits are 50% off, and that sale ends tonight. I'll have one more little reminder, but this is your reminder. All right, I'm not gonna have enough floss. I'm going to tuck these in. I think I'm going to tuck it into this foot and leg right here. Get into where there's more thread here to hook it into. Hey, Leslie Ann, happy Halloween. All right, let's snip that. I'll come back to this away knot. We'll get that after the next bit. Let's see. I have, that's not enough floss. I'm going to do the last couple bit with blue, even though, you know, I finished almost all of it with green. I'm going to do the rest with this blue just because it's available. I have it ready to go here already. I'm going to weave into the ends right here. Then we'll pick up those, did I get it on the front? No. I'll get those last bits of ribbon. Then I think we'll add just a couple spikes here and there to make it look more like a nest, and maybe some more French knots on the outside just to keep adding French knots to this nest. Just kind of we'll try to just add some texture, more texture to the nest to make it look more like a nest, I think. I would still like to finish this yet tonight. So I'm going to try a different, I think I did this once on here, but I'm going to try a little different than usual way to finish the back. So a lot of times I will weave some thread around the back and pull it tight, like kind of like making a yo-yo. But I think tonight I'm going to do the gluing method. So I'm going to cut the fabric super close to the edge, like right on the edge in the back, and then I'm just going to put a dab of glue around the whole edge. So that will almost like glue the hoops together and glue the fabric in there. And it actually looks kind of clean and nice. I don't know, I'm kind of digging it. So we're going to try that. Oh yeah, maybe I will do that, Gretchen. So I'll just because I'm giving it away, I'll stitch. Maybe I'll stitch the date really, really small in this nest, and put my initials in the nest really small somewhere. That'd be kind of fun. Let's do that. And it's fun because it's Halloween, and this is a cute little owl, so that'll be good. Oh my gosh, Linda, Sonoma County, our electricity is back on after 6 days. Ugh, man. I hope everything's okay there by you. That's so scary, all that stuff, all the fire stuff. All right, this is our last ribbon. So that worked. So this will, like all these ribbons are a bit floppy and everything still, but I think we're all attached. I think I got them all. Yeah, there's none hiding underneath there. So yay! So ribbon is attached. You know what? Let's just add the date right here, small. Okay, so 10. Ooh, we'll have to stitch it real small. That 0 will be tough. I think in this case, the 0 is just going to be a diamond. I'm not going to do the hexagon shape for it. Like, this is real small. Oh gosh. All the curvy letters in this date. We got a 3 and a 9. I feel like I have some loose bits here. Just some toe catchers. Oh, it does. It does, Sally. It shouldn't. It should be going through tomorrow. Well, if any of you guys purchase it tonight, I will just refund. I'll have to refund you for half. The discount was supposed to go all the way through the date, so I'll take a look at that. Maybe I can switch it quick before we're done here, or before the night's done. But I'll be sure to, if any of you do order it and don't get the discount or it says expired, I will for sure refund it to you. I know that's not a fun way to shop, but oh, you tried 3 times. Okay. Well, if you still want to go through with it, I'll refund you, or maybe I might leave it on a little longer then. So when we're done here, I will go and try and fix it. I think I'll have to take it down temporarily, but I'll try and get it up really quick. Ooh, sorry that's happening. Oh, thanks for sharing, you guys. All right, there's my tiny little 3, 1, and throw a 19 in there yet. Gosh, I don't know if I've ever stitched type this small before. It's so little. Ugh, how am I going to get this 9? The 9 might be a little bit bigger than these other numbers. Oh, I suppose we could kind of do a little diagonal. Okay, I think I got it. This is how we're going to do it. Yeah, the ribbon was fun. I mean, I would try this again. This was definitely an experiment, adding these little ribbon bits. They're going to want to fray everywhere, but it's not like this is going to be washed or anything, I don't think. All right, there's that 9. Just barely. All right, I'm just going to put AT right after it. I'll put the AT down here. Sneak it in this little bit here. And then I'll add a bunch of other little French knots and stuff all over the place to kind of fill in the rest of this with some of this blue color. So AT is easy with just a few straight stitches. We will just do AT. And then add little other stitches around. There we go. It's hidden in the nest. There we go. 10, 31, 19, 18. So all right, let's throw some French knots into the background here. I want to get some French knots into this green area. They really are small. I really don't think I stitched letters that small before. It is, it's easier because I did just the 2 strands. That would have been tough to get them that small with the 3 strands. Right now I'm just trying to balance getting some of this purple over on, or not purple, some of this blue onto this side. So I'll just do that till I run out of floss here. And then I think I'd still like to add a few little sticks and stuff, I think. I think that'd be kind of cute. Get it really looking like a nest with some sticks. We'll just do a bunch of little short lines with some more floss. Yeah, and then we'll finish this back quick too. I'd like to do, I think that that glue way that we're gonna do it, first of all, it's quick and it's pretty easy, and all you need is like some Elmer's glue. Nope, it's a 9. Kind of looks like an 8. Did I say 18? I meant 19. Although in my head I'm like, oh my gosh, this is, like as you're stitching numbers, I'm like, oh, is it still 10? And you know, I'm freaking out. Nice, Gretchen. All right, then now we've carried some of the blue over here, which is nice. And all these little knots, you know, match his tummy and everything, which is kind of fun. All right, let's get one a little bit closer, and then I'll weave in this end because I'm almost out of thread here. I kind of want one more here, but I don't know if I have enough thread. Oh my gosh, I totally don't. This is going to be a challenge. This is going to be tough to weave in these ends. Well, that's cute. I wanted one more. All right, let's see if I can do this. Ooh, I think I'm going to have just enough. Kind of weaving in maybe a little bit more than I should, and this one spot is getting pretty bulky. I'm guessing it's probably stretching on the front a little bit too, but I think we're okay. Oh, and let's get this, I forgot this away knot here, so let's snip that. And weave that in, and then we will add, it needs something yet. It needs a bunch of little spikies, I think, still. Just to drive home that this is a nest. So I think maybe I'll, I have, I think, a little bit of orange sitting around here. I think we'll do it with that orange. He matches his nest. It's kind of fun when you just have extra floss and you can do little extras. I know John stitched one of my giraffe patterns once, and he added a whole extra tree and leaves with his extra floss, which was pretty cute. All right, I'm gonna do this just 2 strands as well. So I think literally I'm just gonna add like little spikes coming off of this. We'll just kind of figure it out as we go here. Maybe I'll add a couple little straight lines in it a little bit, just to, I don't know, hopefully it brings it together a little bit. Start here, just weave it in. Start of this. Okay. What side is that on? On the left side. Okay, so I'm gonna just add a little stick right here. I don't really know what I'm doing. Add another. Could actually go over the top too, maybe. It's kind of fun. Let's, I'm doing a little cross branch here. There, like a little stick. Actually, the sticks could come out of all angles, couldn't they? Let's put one right in the middle here. That's kind of looking kind of cool. That's really kind of adding some texture to this, I think. We did get a couple trick-or-treaters, not a ton, but we did get a couple. You know, by a couple, I mean like 4. But we did get a couple families dressed up. I kind of hid inside. I did hide inside, and then John answered the door. So I'm adding sticks here. I think it's kind of cute. I'm gonna run out of floss, but I think I'll get the same color floss here to keep doing it. But I think this is really kind of pulling it together. I don't know why, but it's just kind of, I don't know, it's making it look more nesty, I think. Oh yeah, it kind of makes the legs pop, you're right. You can see it's kind of putting focus on the legs a little bit. Let's go over the top of this one again. That was kind of fun. We'll make this one a stick too, or like where it has an extra little stick coming out of it. Little branch. That would be the word. Here, let's go across this ribbon here. I'm going to make a little stick coming up from here, and then I think I'm out of floss. I just need a little bit more floss just to put like a couple more branches over here. Oh, I did not name him. You know, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm very good at naming the guys. I kind of like whoever gets it can name them maybe. Or unless you guys think of some cute name. I feel like I'm not very good at that. I do want to find more of that coral color because I think that was just right for this. Oh, it's looking cute. All right, let's see. I think I have, oh, here's a little piece. Ugh. Do I want more than this? I think I want a little bit more than this. I'm going to pull some more. Which means I'm cutting a whole nother piece here. Oh wait, is this long enough? I think this is the same piece I just picked up. Yeah, never mind. Let's cut another piece. We have it, why not? Actually, this piece is kind of long enough as is. I'm going to just pull two. Oh, Orville, Oliver, that's cute. Both of those are cute. Yeah, mine doesn't really have a name either, my sewing machine. We kind of named the black, or the singer, that old singer, but I can't remember what we said for that. I like Ollie too. Alright, I'm going to tuck this in. And we'll add just a couple more branches. I think that's probably all we need to do. And then I'll do the whole cutting the back part off and adding the glue. We'll see how that goes. I don't think I've done that with a piece this big yet, so we'll see. All right, I just want to add a couple more branches. Let's cross over here again because we got this hole right here. All right, this one I'm going to add one of those extra little branches. I think that's kind of fun. Little Y stick. Definitely need one coming out of here. I don't know. Do I need any more? I think that might be good. Let's, as I say, I'm done. Then I go back and add one. Let's just put one more here. I kind of pointed them all so they're kind of like pointing outward, more so than crossing over each other. But yeah, I think I like it. All right, I'm going to tuck this in. Let's see what this looks like. Let's see, I'm going to actually shimmy all the way back up here. It looks like I have a little loose area there. I'm going to try and tack that down by stretching it out a little bit. There we go. All right, after we solved that ribbon, how to keep that down while we worked, just with that little dab of glue, I think that did the job. So I have not even made, this is like nothing out of my stash of these little fabric, or these little ribbon bits, so I still have tons to go, but I think it turned out so sweet. So now here you can see what I mean though. Now that we've added this, everything looks like a little low, don't you think? So I think I'm gonna recenter it. I'm gonna shimmy all of it up before I cut all this fabric off, because I'm gonna cut all this off and then seal it, or just like glue it down basically. So I need this exactly where I want it. I'm not gonna iron this or anything. I think once it's in the hoop, you can't really tell. Okay, I think that's maybe a little bit more centered. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's better. I think I need to try and shimmy it to the right a little bit, but I can do that in the hoop. Kind of stretching it to the right. Oh, there, he's kind of centered. All right, I'm just going to tighten it a little, and then we'll go around and get it just perfect. So however it's going to be now is how it's going to be forever. In theory. So I'm just kind of stretching it like a drum. I mean, not like so tight, but, you know, just so everything's in its place. So there's no weird kind of folds and loose areas. And so I'm not stretching out the character, so it still looks like him. And is that too high now? Nah, it's fine, I think. I'll just pull it down this way a little. All right. So I am going to try and tighten this as much as I can. And here's the scary part. We are going to cut off the entirety of this fabric. Like, I'm cutting all of it off. We'll see how that goes. All right, I think we're good. All right, so I'm going to get my good fabric scissors out here. And I literally, I'm going to just shave around the edge here, and then we're going to glue it down right away. So I've only done this a few times, but I kind of like it. I like it because it's easy. Like, someone who doesn't do a lot of embroidery, I think, could do this. So I'm just holding it flat on the table and just cutting it close to the edge. So we're cutting all of that excess fabric away. It is nice to have a good fabric scissors to do this. And I'm not cutting it perfect. I'm cutting it as close as I can, but, you know, it's not, there's still some height to it. I might try and trim it once I get the bulk of this off. It looks like a nest on the back a little bit, too. All right, almost there. I just think this way of finishing it is going to go super duper fast. So that's why I don't like having knots on the back. I think you end up with a cleaner back because you're not accidentally catching fabric in all the little places. All right, so you can see the edge here. And this way definitely shows off the back. I'm just trimming this a little bit closer if I can. And I might just not. That's a little annoying. All right, I'm going to shush this all away. And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I bought some it's the Target brand of Elmer's, but it's just like that white glue. I'm going to just put a dab. I haven't tested this yet. Maybe I'll try and squeeze it out on something else first. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm just going to put a dab all the way around. And then I'm going to just kind of run my finger around the whole deal. I'm just trying to kind of get it in that crack. I think this is like a totally legitimate way to finish it. Kind of got a lot right there. All right, so I'm just going to run my finger along this, and I'm just going to kind of squish it down. Ooh, I might need a little paper here to wipe my fingers on. Kind of gluing the bag. Oh, it's funny. So my old Elmer's was almost out, so I really had to squeeze. This I barely do anything, and tons of it comes out, so I'm actually wiping quite a bit away. But all this will get kind of glued, kind of stuck here, which is great. That's what I want. Oop, try not to get on the side. I can use my little excess fabric. Oh, Leslie, I do actually have all of these in a quilt. I should bring that out because I'm planning on hanging that over in the office, and I think I still have it in the house here. So before I bring it over to the office, I will show you guys. I'm thinking about doing it into a pattern as well, and that actually might be a fun stitch along for maybe next year or something. But I'll show you it. I'll bring it up, and if I remember, I'll show you it tomorrow. Otherwise, I will I'll have it out on Monday for sure. Ooh, wow, yeah, I had a lot of extra glue. But all right, we've kind of gone around the edge. So all the fabric is touching this back. It's all kind of glued down. And this won't take that long. I mean, it's like Elmer's glue. In theory, you'll want to let it sit overnight, but give it like 15 minutes and I'm sure it'll be fine. All right, that'll be garbage. But there, so it is actually, you know, even though it's got that funny little edge and it's all glued down, it actually looks very, it is a very clean way of finishing it. I do actually really like it. It's surprisingly a clean, fun way to finish it. So it's just right there. And once it's dry, I mean, it's not going to move or anything. It's going to be attached. All right, so I'm going to, even though it's wet, I am going to set it on the table here. Oh, check this out. Ha ha. So I still have the paper from when we did the iron-on. Oh gosh, maybe this is a bad idea, but it won't be on my table at least. I want to just set it down because I want to tie the ribbon onto it so we can see what it looks like done. I've tied thousands of these ribbons, so I'm pretty good at getting it where the angles are just where I want it and resizing it a hair. Let's give these ribbons a clean finish. All right, clean finish on this side too. This is why I have all those little ribbon ends. Is from doing that, just cleaning up all these ribbons. All right, now I'm going to take it off of this paper because I'm probably going to get paper all over the back. But there we are, you guys. Done. And then now it can be hung from the hook here, from the closure. You can just run like a piece of thread through there. I'm going to just actually flip this upside down and let it dry overnight. Ooh, let's get the rest of this glue off. But I think we're looking pretty good. All I have to do is wait for it to dry. So awesome, you guys. I'm going to flip it around, but I'll show you guys. When I flip you guys around here, I'll show you guys again. All right. Oh, you're not committing to anything new until you finish this year's project. I feel that way too. All right, I'm going to flip you guys around. Yeah, there are a lot of unfinished projects. So tomorrow is actually Finish It Friday, the first Friday of the month. We work on an unfinished project, and I think I'm going to work on the Triangle Tango quilt. We're just so close. I just set the sew it in the rows. I mean, we're not really close. I have to put a whole back on and batting and quilt the whole thing yet and put a binding on, but the front of the quilt is almost done. All right, you guys, so here we go. There's that crazy little nest. I think it's kind of cute. You can tell it's a nest from far away, and since it's ribbon, it sparkles almost. It was fun. It was a fun experiment for sure. I like how it turned out. Awesome. So and then you have all those little French knots down in there. Yay! All right, another project done, which is awesome. And you guys, again, remember. I am going to pick a winner, so someone's going to win this. So if you've shared this video or shared any of the prior week, from the week when we were working on this, any of those videos, you've been entered. And I will pick a winner from all those shares tomorrow. So I will let the winner know tomorrow that they have won, and I'll send this out to them. So awesome, you guys. I do like how sparkly that ribbon is. So you'll have till, I don't know, maybe tomorrow morning early to share it. I'll probably pick a winner around the afternoon. So if you share it until the afternoon tomorrow, then you'll still be entered to win. So awesome, you guys. Again, the sale ends on this today too, 50% off. It sounds like my code isn't working anymore. I will go and try and fix that quickly now. I will have to take the listing down for a minute or two to do that, but I think I can get it working again. Otherwise, just I will refund anyone who buys it and who didn't get a discount. I will reimburse you tomorrow morning at the latest. So sorry about that, you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow though, and I'll get this up on YouTube at Penguin and Fish Movies as well. So have a great evening and happy Halloween. Good night.